How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we have the brand new 9th inning bosses. We also have our first finest card to talk about, as well as finest week happening over the next few days. We also have season 5 team affinities, which have been confirmed to be finest players, and we have one last big collection. So we're going to start this video off with the first finest player in 99 overall, Buster Posey. This is a free player program that you might have already started making progress towards. We also have Larry Doby, 97 overall. These are included in the 9th inning program, but these are not the 9th inning bosses. They are, in fact, the henchmen and included in the classic pack leading up to the 9th inning boss. I think this Hunter Green card is pretty good. We'll take a look at his velocity, his control attributes. We'll take a look at his hitting attributes as well as his quirks, because he does have outlier on the 4-seam fastball. He also has a slurve, changeup, cutter, sinker combination. Pretty good pitch mix, but the control and break on a couple of these pitches are a little bit lower. So I don't know how good that card will be. He does look to have, some of the meta pitches and would be pretty effective. I think his hits and K/9 are high enough. Kind of reminds me a little bit like Edward Cabrera. Edward Cabrera is still a usable card. He just does not have outlier on a fastball. Edward Cabrera has the outlier on the sinker, which might make him a little bit better. But we have Luis Aparicio included in this henchman pack as well. Pretty solid all-around players. Now we get into the classic players. And I was incorrect with my prediction. It's all good. I was predicting Bo Bichette. We ended up getting Matt Chapman, Jack Flaherty, and Gleyber Torres. Gleyber Torres is, in fact, a 97 overall. I'm okay with this. I think that Gleyber is a great card. And also, we might get Bo Bichette as the Blue Jays' finest player. That would make more sense there, and I think that would be a better choice. Now it's time for the 9th inning bosses. We have Signature Series Babe Ruth, and I would think Babe Ruth has some hidden pitching attributes. If you actually go into a game with that card, take a look at the player stats, see if you can toggle those attributes. We did see that available for the 42 card series Babe Ruth. But that's pretty much the only option for me in terms of this program. Eric Gagne is a great relief pitcher and will have a lot of value. I think that's the only other option. It's either Babe Ruth or Gagne. I don't think anybody will pick Johnny Bench. I have no idea why the developers were recommending Johnny Bench. The free Buster Posey that we get, that's the finest Posey, is a better choice than Johnny Bench with a much better swing. But we're going to go ahead and hop into a game of ranked seasons. I was able to hit 3 home runs in one game with Mickey Mantle, and now I might be taking Mickey Mantle out of the lineup for Babe Ruth. I know that sounds pretty crazy, switch hitting Mickey Mantle. But I think Babe Ruth is the better option. I think he has a better swing, better all-around hitting attributes, with less defense, obviously. But right now we have Hank Aaron in left field, Willie Mays in center, and Mickey Mantle in right. Definitely a solid outfield. I almost have too many good outfielders. I still have Vladimir Guerrero, who's one of my best hitters. He's on the bench. I have no idea what happened in that last game. Maybe the opponent froze. Maybe they just turned off their PlayStation. I don't really know, but we're going to hop into another one. This is the game where we hit 3 homers with Mickey Mantle. Just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about that during that last game. The last game messed up my pitcher stamina pretty good there. We only had Jacob deGrom available. So now I'm going to try out this 97 overall Dustin May card. And this Dustin May looks pretty good. He definitely has lower hits and K/9. But I think because he has better control and break on his individual pitches, that he might be a little better than that Hunter Green card. But I don't know. We've never had Hunter Green in MLB The Show, and I definitely want to try that card out as one of the henchmen. That will be one of the first players I try from this 9th inning program, and he might end up staying on my team, depending on how he pitches, just because I like pitchers that can hit. I've always liked pitchers that can hit. But we have a 1-0 lead. Mickey Mantle went deep, his first one of this game, and here we're able to manufacture a run. We had a triple with Hank Aaron. Thought I was out at third base, and then we hit that sac fly with Chipper Jones. Just missed that cutter on the inside half of the plate. I'll have to keep that pitch in mind. It's coming in a lot slower, but I hesitated. I thought it was going to be off the plate, and I swung at the last second, which it worked out. We were able to get the run, but this opponent responds with a run of his own. Bottom of the third, we have a 2-1 ball game, and this opponent was definitely a great player. I don't think he's played the best game so far. If I were to guess, I would say this opponent's taken a break from the game, just based off of some of the players he has on his team. But he did have a 90 win to 30 loss record in ranked seasons. So I was expecting a pretty high scoring game, to be honest with you. Or at least if we were going to come out with the victory, we would need to score a lot of runs. That's just what I thought about at the beginning of this game. And it is a good one so far. 4-1. We have an opportunity to score another one here with the perfect line drive. That one just hangs up enough for him to catch it out there in left field. But take a look at this situation here. We did take out Dustin May. We brought in Blake Trinan, who has a very similar pitch mix, but I just felt like I needed a fresh arm out there. The opponent started to get on Dustin May, started to hit him a little bit harder, and we end up striking out the side with 2 guys in scoring position. So that right there is the biggest play of the game so far, at least in my opinion. The opponent was 1 swing of the bat from tying it up, 1 swing away from really getting right back in the game, making it a 1-run game even. But we were able to pick it up a little bit. Next few innings, we put up a few runs. We're able to pitch well with the relief pitchers in this one. And we maintain a 5-run lead. We're in the top of the 7th, 2 down. Willie Mays up. And I've been really hitting well with this Willie Mays card. Batting over 400. I know it's a very small sample size. But that Willie Mays card, to me, is the best player we've ever had in MLB The Show's history. I just don't know how you could pick somebody else over him. Maybe a switch hitter in Mickey Mantle, maybe Carlos Beltran, maybe Griffey. But I don't know. I just really like this year's version of Willie Mays. I think he's above and beyond any other player we've ever had. But here in this one, Mickey Mantle picking us up with 3 homers. That was his 3rd and final home run of this ball game. Definitely hit the ball well. Couple really good squared up hits. We also had that perfect line drive moonshot on a few off-speed pitches. Finally, Jackie Robinson's doing something in this game. He was 0 for 4 up to this point. Now he goes deep on Kirby Yates. I think this might be the finest version of Kirby Yates, but I really don't know. I have not faced a version of Kirby Yates in quite some time. I am not sure why you would use any other card. That's any other Kirby Yates card other than the finest, but I think this guy had more of a budget bullpen. He brought in John Franco. He didn't have, some of the best relief pitchers that I have seen in this game, but maybe he took a break. That's kind of why I was talking about that a little bit earlier on. But we're trying to close this one out with Alex Reyes. Not a good pitch right there. We placed it on a tee for him to hit it out with David Ortiz. Pretty sure anybody could have hit that out for a home run. But that was definitely a solid hit. Now we're down to the last out. We go with the changeup, get him swinging, and we move up to the Championship Series division. I've won all the games I've played so far this season. But that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what your pick is for the 9th inning program. I'm pretty sure everybody's choosing Babe Ruth. I don't see why you would pick anybody else. Maybe Eric Gagne if you have more of a budget bullpen. But I'm picking Babe Ruth. I am going to buy Babe Ruth if I'm not able to earn him by completing the 9th inning program. So that's my plan. But I'm College Lefty. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.